YouTube, how's it going? Retro Dave back with another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you some action figures that I've picked up. I've had these figures now for a couple of months, starting just after Christmas, I think, Christmas time. Haven't got around to showing them in a video yet, so I thought I'd share it with you now. So I've got a couple of Thundercats figures, He-Man figure, and another Tonka Supernaturals figure to show you. So there's 4 figures in this video, and I thought I'll start off with the classic Thundercats Lino. So I bought this figure, basically waited out for the right ones to come along in the condition that I wanted, and this one is in basically almost mint condition, no wear marks, really lovely clean order, nice stiff legs and so on. Fully complete with Sword of Omens, which they always seem to have a little bit of bending because they're very flexible. So there's no damage to that, and minimal, if any, paint loss at all. Normally these are all worn and chewed away. So yeah, in a really nice condition. Glove as well, and on the back you can see still in really nice shape. Oh, if you can see that in the light there. Is it going to focus on it? 1985 LJN. So the chopping action on the back works fine. So basically you press this down and you get a bit of chopping action. This is definitely proper action figures back in the day. Did cool stuff like this. And it also comes with the power ring. So some of you may know what this does. Basically you put it in the back here. Obviously my finger's a bit too big to fit in the hole at the moment. So you basically push this in his back and his eyes light up. Well, basically his whole head, to be fair. So yeah, that goes in the back. They work fine. Basically runs on a single AAA battery. And yeah, that is it. This is the classic Lino. Fantastic figure. Nice to be displayed on the shelf. And yeah, really happy to have it in such great condition. So we shall stand him over there, out of the way. Then we'll move on to the next Thundercats figure, another power ring. This is obviously the enemy, the arch enemy. That is Mumm-Ra. So again, Mumm-Ra is in really nice condition. Not quite as good as Lino. There are a few marks on this one, but again it is in really nice condition. Mainly there's some small marks here on the leg. I think if I remember right, there's a little bit of rubbing on the feet. A few marks there, but again nothing too bad. Now this is actually paint from when it was made. Whoever actually painted it must have slipped with a brush, because this is actually paint that was obviously applied at the time, so it's not anywhere. Again, so he has swords, axes, sorry, dagger, sword, and headpiece. Again, we have chopping action on the back. Let's see if I can get my hands out of the way. There we go. So both arms on this one move. All works fine. And again we have the power ring with battery in the back. So if I can get myself in a position, so you can just see there we go, eyes light up nice and red. So it's nice again that he's in full working order. Another classic Thundercats figure from my very small and humble figure collection. So I shall now go and stand him over there. That's it. Okay, now we're going to move on to He-Man. So I've got one He-Man figure, and this is Grizzlor. Fully complete. with weapon and what's it called, like harness, I can't think of the name of it now. So yeah, fully complete. Fur is in good condition, doesn't smell too bad or anything. So yeah, nice clean order, come from another collector, had a double. Yeah, I remember having this guy back in the day, and yeah, thought I'd grab my first He-Man figure and start off with Grizzlor. Why not? I really do want to get a Battle Armor Skeletor, but they tend to fetch quite a good price, about £30 odd. At the time, I didn't have the money for that, and I really wanted just to get one He-Man figure, and this one came up, so I grabbed him. So yeah, no moving parts, seen part of his arms, legs, but there's no, like, you know, like action like on the Thundercats figures. There's no nothing on the back to his arms to move. You basically just move in the position that you want, and yeah, still stands okay. So that is Grizzlor. I shall now go and stand him over here. Now the next figure, this is a bit of a strange one, because this is a figure that I had back in the day, and I really struggled to remember what the name of this character was. I can only remember that it was holographic. As you can see, the image moving there, you can see in his shield there's an eyeball. So this is a series of figures made by Tonka Toys, and there's a Supernatural series. Now I don't know a great deal about the series, but all I do know is I had this one figure. He is missing a black headpiece, a headscarf, a bit like Lino, but it's just plain black. Now that's missing, but do you know what? I don't even think I had the headpiece when back in the day. So I saw this thinking this was complete with the chest plate, the spiked ball and the shield, and then I saw another listing and saw this headpiece, but I never remember actually having that. So I'm quite happy to have this figure as it is. So I'll just take all the attachments off for a moment so I can show you his main holographic piece. So this chest plate comes off, as you can see. The image changes, so you've got muscle and then just bone. So this character's name is called Skull, and I say there are other characters in this figure line, but I don't have any others other than this one, and I don't intend on getting any more. Again, this is just purely, like, say, nostalgic reasons. I had this figure back in the day, and I just remember having this holographic figure. I didn't know what the series was, I couldn't remember, and I did actually post the question on Facebook some time ago, and a few people, I can't remember their names now, did help me out and put me in the right direction. I basically found a picture on Google, and yeah, someone managed to tell me what it was. So that is Skull. Really love this figure. It's just cool, especially when you got stood on the shelf and you walk past it and you can see the face. It's pretty smart. So yeah, that is it, guys. I thought I'd just share with you a couple of action figures that I picked up a few months back. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall be back again soon with another one. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in a bit.